All right, so moving on, yeah. Looking back, yeah. So now we're a little bit older, and I like to hope just a little bit wiser, just a little bit.
I hope so. Yeah.
So looking back now, what kind of advice would you give to your 18, 19-year-old self? So you're coming into uni, and more wider, what kind of advice would you give to the 18, 19-year-old students just about to start uni, with kind of the power of hindsight, with the experience you've gotten, with what you've gone through uni, both personally and what you've seen around you? What kind of advice would you give to an 18 or 19-year-old that's starting uni now?
And if they're moving away, or just starting in general?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, if they're moving away.
Because we moved away, and we moved away. Thing is, me personally, I moved away to university twice. I've been to 2 different universities, and I had probably 2 different outlooks on both times. So the first time, I was more like, I did study, and I did try my best in that, but it was more play than work. And the thing was, I had to learn about the consequences afterwards. And then the second time around, obviously I learned from my mistakes.
But sorry, if you're coming home half an hour later, how is it more playing than study?
Okay, it was more than half an hour.
I just want to understand the mechanics of it. Was it beside the point, yeah?
It's maybe more than half an hour, innit? But we don't know exactly. But main thing is, obviously, know what you're there for.
Yeah.
I see a lot of students, a lot of guys that that don't prioritize their studies. They make it look like it's the third, fourth thing they do. If they wake up, grab food, bite to eat, and they just watch TV shows and all that, you need to understand why you're there for. If you're taking a loan out, bear in mind you're gonna pay the loan back. If you're paying it for yourself, you're gonna pay for yourself. If parents paying for you, they're investing in you. So it's not a joke. That's one thing I say. It's not a joke, and it sounds like probably something that your parents already told you, but the thing is, sometimes you learn it the hard way or you do the easy way. But once you get the hang of it, and prioritize your studies, and be sharp, be focused, and you get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Fatah?
One thing is definitely choose your subjects wisely. Like, I know a lot of people that have done a subject or 2, not even in university, but before that, choosing subjects that they don't even like, but they're doing it only because their parents want them to do or follow a certain career or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not every career is for everyone, especially in ethnic minority communities. Engineering and medicine, it is ridiculous how every parent says
Try to pressure the
Try to
kids
do that.
to study
100%. You know what I mean? So it's a big problem because not everyone likes it, not everyone's good at it, and even if they are good at it, they might hate themselves for doing something they don't even like. They're spending 45 hours minimum a week doing that. You know what I mean? Coming home thinking, I have to go back in tomorrow. That's the worst feeling, not enjoying what you're doing. You know what I mean? So I don't care how much money you're getting or how quick you can graduate and start working. Best believe everyone will tell you that has graduated. 9 to 5 working life is not it. Enjoy university. You know what I mean?
Every single person.
Oh my God. And it doesn't matter what subject you're doing and what career you've chosen and whether you love what you're doing or not. Everyone will tell you, you know what, we don't have the same freedom we had when we were in university. The chilling. Should I go into lecture today? You know what? I'm not feeling it. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
That whole, that is
Relaxed.
Obviously, there's more to you
than
lectures and sleeping.
Yeah, obviously. There is, but then I'm just obviously trying to put it into perspective.
Yeah,
you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're paying for your education. You can not attend at all if you want to.
If you want to,
you know what I mean?
And that's part of the whole kind of independence.
Self-study.
It's all on you. It's not just the money then. It's your studies as well. No one's going to chase you up. It's not college.
Absolutely not. And no one cares.
No one cares.
If you need help, book an appointment. Holla at me. That's what the lectures say.
That's it. Yeah. No one's going to chase you up. There's no spoon feeding.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing about university. It's so relaxed. But enjoy it because it's fun. You know what I mean? It's that period of your life where no one expects anything from you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, he's a student. Oh, what's Jabril doing today? Or You know how families call
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
that's it.
Yeah. And then they're like, I need $100 or whatever. And you're like, I'm a student. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah,
But
leave
as
it
soon
alone.
as you start
Yeah.
working, you gotta pay this aunt here, this uncle there, cousins for medication, blah blah blah. There's so many responsibilities that come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So one thing is that is besides the point, but definitely choose something you love, because at the end of the day, your parents are not going to be doing those subjects, passing those exams, enjoying themselves. And the thing is, they want the best for you. You know what I mean? They want the best for you, but sometimes they just go via reputation.
That's the thing.
You know what I mean? And stability of careers. So that's all it is.
So the thing is, they do want the best for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it is, you know, with medicine and engineering, they are kind of stable in terms of job, job options. But see, the thing is, one thing a lot of people don't take into consideration is that university, it's not just about studying your degree. That's a main part of it, obviously, getting education.
Absolutely.
But your time in university is meant to be a time of kind of intellectual curiosity.
Okay.
You know, you getting engaged with extracurricular stuff. So not just sports and all that kind of stuff, but really kind of pushing your boundaries, you know, figuring out other people's perspectives and opinions, challenging yourself to, you know, to really experience the whole breadth and width of the university experience. Absolutely. So, you know, in terms of because I know the two of you have kind of experimented in this a lot, as have I, but in terms of kind of extracurricular activities in university, so outside of your lectures, what kind of stuff have you gotten engaged with, and what kind of stuff would you encourage people to do to really maximize university experience? Because the thing is, a lot of times people might find university a little boring, you know, and you know, because maybe they're just doing the whole lectures and that's it. So what would you recommend, especially from the extracurricular stuff you've kind of done and the you know, the possibilities that the university gives you? What would you recommend people do to enrich the uni experience?
You know, there's, especially when you move away from home, because I know people that live and study in the same city.
Yeah.
One thing is that comfort zone. You have the same friends,
You do the same thing, right? Yeah,
from what you did in school. You know what I mean? You don't really experiment because you've done it all. It's your city. It's your, you know, all you're doing is now going to university. But the thing is, when you move to a new city, you have to experiment with everything, with friends, activities, places to go. Like there were places that we hadn't seen until our second or third year in university. That was does this place exist? So like extracurricular activities, the amount of opportunities university gives you, you know. Me, I was seen I was seen as a little weirdo at university, and in the whole, you know, black community, because I would do stuff that
black people have never done before,
maybe not never, but it was there like, yo, Abdi, why are you doing that for? You know what I mean? It's like I remember I was in the horse riding team, and people look at me like, yo, Abdi, what's going on, man? Yo. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, yo, you know what? It's mad, you know? And it's an exercise. You actually break a sweat.
It's really
tiring.
You know what it is.
So I thought, you know what? I want to give it a go.
Yeah.
I want to give stuff that I haven't done before in my life, archery, you know, freaking hiking. You know, if in my community, if you say, yo, you doing hiking, blood. You know what I mean? Like,
why are you walking
why
there?
Why the hell are you walking up mountains and down again? Don't you have something better to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the thing is, do stuff and chill with people and try to understand people that you've never chilled with.
But that's the thing though, because what happens usually is you conform with your group. You get it, like if you're within 4 or 5 people that do something, probably in the weekends play football every day, but then that's the only thing they do, and you want to try hiking or you want to try new things, like that said, they look at you a bit weird, like, nah, I'm not on it. You get it? And then boils down to you to kind of outgrow that and say, you know what, if you guys are not doing that, I'm doing my own thing, and just you know, be brave and find other people that are willing to do that with you. Yeah. When it comes down to it, you'll enjoy it, and they'll see you enjoying it, and you know what I mean. They
might join you.
Exactly, they might join you as well, because they might think it's a bit weird, but once they see it's kind of cool or accepted, they'll want to do it with you as well.
Everything's a trend nowadays, isn't it?
Exactly.
And do you know what it is? Yeah, it's just find. I mean, that's a good thing about university. The thing is, there's a society or a group for nearly anything. Anything you can think of, they've got it.
Yep.
And if you, especially if you move out, that's the best way to get to know people. Just just do things you've never done before. Same thing when I was when I moved out. Same thing, the horse riding, archery, field hockey, the water sports. Just engage in everything, and not just sports stuff. Is all the societies,
debate clubs, and all of that.
That's one of the best things you can do. Debate club, all these kind of things. Really engage with things that you that are outside your comfort zone.
Yeah,
first of all, and things that you wouldn't have gotten involved in the first place.
And the thing is, you have to.
It's an opportunity, basically.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like, why would you go to this, exciting new place with all these opportunities that you've never done before, and you do the exact same thing you've always done? I mean, that's a shame. You're wasting your experience.
Same thing again. Yeah? Same day, different. Yeah.
If you don't like something, you should know why you don't like it.
Yeah.
Try something. Try.
And if you don't like it, you don't like it.
I played cricket. It's the most boring sport I've ever played.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know what I mean? But the fact I've tried it, I can't.
Same.
Why don't you like it? Because it's not because what I mean. I've tried it and given it a go. So always give it a go and see. Do you like it? Don't you like it? Whatever.
And you might even end up liking the sport. He said he liked cricket. I recently picked up basketball like 3 years ago probably, and it's weird because as you play a sport, you should kind of is known for you to start from the beginning as a youngster. But then like when I was playing with some people that were way better than me, you just motivated me to do better. So I would spend time, handling my dribbles and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? Like later on, people are like, yo, Jibs, you gotten better. But the people that used to say, is that you, Jibs, trying something new? And they give me the little digs. They give me Jibs, is that you, yeah? You think you're LeBron James and that, yeah? You think you got...
those kind of comments are the worst, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, yeah. I see you, man.
So condescending. Think we don't know what he's doing. Think we don't know. We know, man.
Nah, the worst thing is, people that you speak to and they're like, yo, what you say nowadays? Like, I ain't seen it in a while still. And they say to you, same old, cause they're not chatting shit. They actually mean same old.
It's actually serious.
When you tell them, yo, what are you up to? They're up to exactly what they were up to last year and the year before and the year before that. You know what I mean? So try something new, experiment, because after you finish university, the more people you know, the better it is for you, because the more connections you have, the more stuff you can do in the world. You know what I mean? So don't stick with your friends. Your friends are always going to be there. If obviously, if you don't have friends that need the reassurance every time that you need to speak every day to make
and let's not even go into that.
You know what I mean?
Let's not even go into that.
I'm still friends, one of them was, but like try new stuff out, meet new people and whatever, it will help you a lot. Trust me.
Absolutely.